What up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? Lucas Matthysse versus Danny Garcia is finally made, and it's going to be on the biggest stage in boxing. That's right, the Floyd Mayweather undercard. The Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez undercard, I should say. This is a tremendous night of boxing, and what I really like about it is not the Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo show. You know, that's the main event, but it's an overall celebration of great fights. And this is one of them because this is a main event in and of itself. If these two guys had a little bit more notoriety, they could be on pay-per-view. You know, in terms of their performances, you know, tremendous knockout victories in the past. You know, both are champions in their own right. Both of these guys are in their prime, and two undefeated, literally number one, number two fighters in the junior welterweight division, fighting on the undercard of, you know, Mayweather Canelo is just tremendous. You know, it's one of these cards that really we haven't seen in boxing. We haven't seen a card this stacked from the bottom up. You know, a lot of speculation that Erislandy Lara versus Austin Trout will land in the opener, or sort of the third fight, you know, and then Lucas Matthysse versus Danny Garcia, and then Mayweather Canelo. It's gonna be crazy if Schaefer can really line this up. And you know, huge credit to Golden Boy. Richard Schaefer said he wanted to make this a historic undercard, and that's exactly what he's doing. It seems like, really coming off the bat, with Mayweather going to Showtime, he wants to break that Mayweather De La Hoya pay-per-view buy record. I'm sure this is in the back of Richard Schaefer's mind. He just wants to stick it to HBO and break that record and really basically shit on HBO and, you know, laugh in their face and say, you know what, we're the best promoters in town with the best network in town, and we can outdo anything you've done in the past because we're that good. And the way they're putting fights together, Mayweather Canelo just shot up by such a tremendous margin just by stacking this undercard. It really shows you how much value you put in. You're gonna get that value coming back to you, and it makes me want to buy this card. I don't buy pay-per-views, and it makes me want to buy this just to support all these great fights. Because what you gotta do is, when promoters fuck you over and they give you shit undercards and they give you, you know, one-sided fights, like back in the day when De La Hoya would fight Yuri Boy Campus on pay-per-view, you know, or back in the day, you know, so many, like, quote-unquote mismatches on pay-per-view. Mayweather Gotti was a pretty big mismatch on pay-per-view, with, you know, not too much to show for in terms of undercards. But when promoters do the right thing, you gotta come out and support and show them, hey, this is the right thing. Because when they realize it, they're just gonna keep doing more of that, and then boxing's gonna grow. That's the whole point, is to really, you know, they say when the promoter gives you what the fans want, then the fans appreciate them for that. You know, that's the only way they're going to know. Fans speak with their money. And this is something we all have to support, because Golden Boy's got it right. They're putting together a historic boxing pay-per-view card, and this is must-see TV. Lucas Matthysse versus Danny Garcia. You know, both of these guys have knockout power. Both of these guys have boxing skill, and both of these guys have beaten the best in that 140-pound division. So, you know, I know Danny Garcia is somewhat questionable. He knocked out Amir Khan. You know, who hasn't heard of Amir Khan? He beat Zab Judah. Zab Judah's been defeated by a lot of guys, but he's also beaten Kendall Holt. He's also beaten a few other, you know, notable opponents. Danny Garcia is a damn good fighter, and he's going up against Lucas Matthysse. who's definitely on a hot streak right now. He's knocking out everybody, but he swings pretty wild. He looks like he can get countered. So there's gonna be a lot of dynamics going into this fight. I'm gonna have to break it down, predict it later, and I'll let you know what I think about if this card can break the De La Hoya Mayweather pay-per-view record. Overall, I think it's very there's a decent chance that it will do that. So overall, let me know what you guys think. This is a great fight, and I just can't wait for the card. So it is what it is. Peace out. Take care.